our goal was to get the Dagon High rope set, but we couldn't wear it, so first we had to do a quest. What lies below? We did the quest, however, we still couldn't wear it, because even though it says only the quest is needed, you have to do the sub-quest, the mini-quest where you chase this idiot through his tunnels, and after you get to the end and you kill a mini-boss, you then can wear them. Alright, here we go. So this is weirdly enough my first time ever doing the mole using magic. I've never used magic on the mole before. So this will be rather new. We are going to auto cast our highest spell, which is Air Blast. We are also going to melee, protect it for melee, and drag it onto hotbar. I don't see any issue going. The mole is a rather easy boss. It's just, again, I've never done the mole before using magic. I usually do, melee or necromancy, range as well as what I've done in the past. I've never actually done this with mage, so this is a first, and this is our first kill. We did get the giant mole Reaper task, so it's also our first Reaper. Oop, not that way. Wrong way, wrong way, run away. Yepers. Let's get some num-nums in us. Fix deep impact. Take a step away. Boom. Take a step away. I think we can do this. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait. Slight issue. I don't have, quick. Sure, whatever. Didn't have any of my, it's not even where that's supposed to be. I didn't have any of my defensives up and ready. That should be taken up by Anticipate. There's no like timer for this one, so I always like, whenever I'm doing this room and I use Anticipate, I always like either get it like just on the verge, like 2-3 seconds of it, or like for example here I'm gonna have the freedom because Anticipate's not up. But when the rocks fall and I get stunned, I'm always like just barely not there for Anticipate usually. Which is fine later on, because like later on this room you can deal the damage to move it to the next, to phase it to the next room super quickly. But like early on, like right now, where I'm barely getting the where I'm like, you know, I'm a 60% damage right now, so I'm not even dealing full damage. So I'm gonna go ahead and asphyxiate, which should stun. I don't get the point of the stun because it seems like she still attacks. Maybe if I like ran a step away, like if I had roll, I could do it. I don't know. This will rock and elemental blast. Do a little num num. 2, 4, 6. I'm 8 food deep, and again, I am wearing mostly power armor, so I only have tier 35 defense. I will say magic's gonna be nice, being able to do something like that. Ooh, wait a minute, I didn't kill all of them. I forgot. I gotta kill the little moles. And then the big moles. 20, 40, 60, 80, boom. I should take care of any of the little ones as well. It didn't even do damage! What's up with that? That's stupid. Let's tag that one.
Do I have any other? I don't know. Ew. It would be nice. The other thing that we have to start getting close towards is going to be, look at this, should deal AoE damage. There we go. I was going to say the other thing we should get close to doing is getting Ancients unlocked. Okay, so this should phase, most should phase here in a second. 15,000, there's the phase. Take another sip. I guess technically this is the second boss experience. You know, considering the Daggerth Mern is considered a boss and Cliff is considered a boss from the Troll Invasions. But this is the first, like, boss with mechanics. Well, I don't know. Cliff technically has a mechanic, right? He throws those rocks at you. That's in technicality a mechanic. Is it a good mechanic? No. Does it actually do anything to you early level? No. Oh no! Oh my god! I forgot my health, and I burned my ooh. Burned my freedom. Alright, so that's... I need to do that and kill off the little moles. She's almost down. No, don't stun me. Oh, fine. Can't do anything about that stun. All my stuff isn't good. Oh my lord. Hey, at least we got some numbing root. That's a good drop. That's kind of makes it worth it. And we got another drop. We got the stone spirits. Nice. So yeah, so that's the giant mole. It's the same every time. There's no differences. The only thing that's gonna happen is I'm gonna get better at killing it with magic, or I'm gonna probably bitch out and use necromancy at some point because I do adore necromancy. I'm gonna sell this numbing root because numbing root's actually rather expensive. Yeah, like look at that. It's selling way above normal price. 157k each. And all it is just a cleanse. It's super expensive cleanse. Right, so Stolen Hearts is complete, and next we're gonna go on to Diamond in the Rough, which it automatically pops up for me. So we're gonna go do the Diamond in the Rough, but before we do that, we get all this juicy experience that I just don't know where to put it. We're just gonna stick this in prayer, I guess. We got some thieving experience, some agility experience, and some constitution. So we got to 3 thieving and 13 agility. So next is the Diamond in the Rough, and I hate this quest because of one particular area, which I'll show later. It's just annoying. Like, I don't see the sparkling very well in the underground area when we get to that. So yeah, I don't see it very well, so we have to it takes me a while to get through to it. So we're gonna go complete this, and then I will be back once we get this done, and then next is the start of the Jack of Spades, which gives us access to Memphis.
I got myself one of these calfites could be rolling the diamond. Well,
and here we have my most hated part of this quest.
I can hear the diamond.
So you're supposed to be able to find which one of these by them glowing. Oh, well, first things first, I need like a weapon, which you can just grab one. They have a weapon just chilling over here. It's just a simple bronze scimitar, which we can equip, and then we can use it as... One of these is supposed to be sparkling, which indicates which one you go after. The problem is
Hey, I think the diamond.
Yeah, I get it. Look for the one sparking. The problem is I don't. Okay, there we go. Freak, barely saw that. It's just a little like look. It's that little like thing, and then there's time in between.
Sapphire.
And then you have to go through the different types too, because it's not just like you don't just get the diamond. You have to like go through like sapphire, and we have to find the right one, and it's a different one each time. Should be the end of the quest.
Anyway, indeed.
Cool. So let's eat this. I don't know why I have these bronze knives or all this tuna with me. I need to pick it up. 250 constitution and more prayer experience. Cool. So now, wait, no, I don't want the squirk juice. Isn't it? Ugh. Now we should have the Jack of Spades. Talk to Emir. That's Osman. I don't wonder. We have to find Emir. Where's Emir? Emir Ali Mirza. Jack of Spades. Accept. And then we can get on our thieving grind. And we're not going to finish the quest. We're just going to go far enough to get into Menethos, which is basically just like the introduction. Yeah, so now we just go upstairs. We're just going to go upstairs. We're going to go to Menethos. We're going to unlock the lodestone, and then we're going to start thieving till our heart's content. All right, and here we go. We are in Menethos now. We're going to go looking for... We have to hop worlds, so it's not a guarantee that the gullible Taurus is available on all worlds. It's one of those things that like it could be this world, it could be that world. It changes. I think like what, daily or something like that. So we're gonna go check here, and then if not, we'll start hopping worlds, and to see exactly which world they're gonna be on. And once we find a world, we basically park ourselves there for the rest of eternity. What's this guy doing over here? You squishing bugs? You can get some, I think it's hunter experience by doing this, or prayer, or something. I don't know what experience you get. Let's see. Do we get lucky? We do not. Got a crab here, though. Yeah, no gullible Taurus. So, we just go ahead, open the world filter, and we hop to Belgium. And then we check, and we see... Gullible Taurus, we found it. South America for the win. Yeah, let me just start. It might not seem like it, but it's taken like 6 hours for me to hit 50 thieving. We just hit it, and it took that long simply because I don't know, I got stuck with work stuff, so I was a bit back and forth on it. That should be everything needed. We should be able to do, if we go down to, what are we talking about even? I forgot what quest we were doing this for. Ancient spells, which means desert treasure. Desert treasure. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's 53. It's 53, and I still have to do Troll Stronghold and the dig site. Oh my lord. I think I'm just gonna take a break. I'm just kidding. We're gonna continue because I'm losing my effing mind just clicking on this stupid tourist. If you look at my inventory, this is just a bunch of the crap that I've gotten from the gifts, the small gifts or whatever they're called. Yeah, this is the crap that I've gotten, and I've made, because when you open them, you also get, like, cash a lot of times. So I've made, like, 300k, just, nearly 400k, just clicking this idiot. Oh, also, you do get, the Silverhawk feathers, so I've kind of been a bit replacing what I've used, but we're up to 25 agility, which unlocks a bunch of quests. The Grand Tree, Ghost of Hoyd, Dorgashun, yeah, Death to the Dorgashun, Walgothic Sleeps, Watchtower, bunch of stuff unlocked. So that's nice. We're getting that up. Also, of course, it means that my drain, my run drain will be a little bit less, and it'll recharge a little bit faster. Oh, we got 3 more levels. So I'm going to AFK here for another 3 levels. And then once I get the 53, we're going to probably take a break and work on crafting for a bit. I purchased, like, I think it was like 1,000 emeralds. So I'm going to craft all those. I'm going to craft all those, and then I'm going to start buying gold bars and turning them into necklaces and then reselling them. And I'm just going to do that for a while. Alright, so a little bit of an update. I have gotten to 30 agility and 56 crafting with all of those necklaces I sold. These are sold, it's just that weird RuneScape 3 glitch that occurs. But yeah, if you see here, I just went through, because I didn't have enough money just to buy all of the gold bars at once, so I just bought a bit, sold, bought a bit, sold, bought a bit, sold, so on and so forth. And we are now at 2 million GP. We have the 53 feeding, which is amazing. Now, before we start questing, so before we do Desert Treasure, of course we have 2 other quests we have to do, which we'll probably do those tomorrow at some point. I am going to take myself, and we are going to go and train to 60 magic and 60 defense by doing more Slayer. So we're gonna go do that. We'll get that done, and I think at 60 we'll start questing. At 60 will be a good place that I'll feel comfortable being able to complete Desert Treasure because of the combat requirements. Also, I'd like to get to, I would love it if we could get to 50 HP. Once we finish Desert Treasure and all the quests leading up to it, and we start doing, because once we get to 60, we can do horror from below. Something about that? I forgot the whatever quest unlocks the god books. We can complete that quest, which would be great, and then we can do one piercing no, which technically we could do now. It doesn't have any requirements, so that's just kind of whatever. But we do need to complete horror from the deep, and then we can do one piercing no. Then we have our god book, our illuminated god book. Once we hit 60 crafting and prayer, which isn't going to be that long. 60 prayer is going to be super quick, super easy to get to, and then we only need 4 more levels in crafting. That's not going to take long at all. That's going to be rather easy to do. Just doing a bit of giant mold to finish up, and I just wanted to show the improvement on how forgot to do that run. Okay, show a bit of improvement on how different it is when you have better level power robes and yeah. We've already done 3. No, I forgot to do the right thing. Oh my lord. This is the last room, right? So we've already done, these 2 rooms. We just finished that one. We're on the last room, and I am nowhere near the same amount of food required to finish this off. It also would have been way less food if I used my abilities. That would require me to use my abilities. Food, damage. Now I'm at a 75% hit chance for that. Boom, 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 and we're phased to the last. I mean, we're 8 food in. Last time we did this when we did our first kill, it took most of my food just to do 1 kill. Look at that. I technically didn't have to eat that one, but we are... It's way better. Way better. We didn't get shit for drops, though. Mole does not like giving stuff to me. Although to be fair, I did get numbing root the first time, so we're gonna get another regular task. I decided just to do like a reaper kill in between. I'm gonna do one more like Slayer task and then do another reaper kill. I should get like a couple levels hopefully after doing if I get a good task. All depends on the task. We'll get at least one level. We can do dogs or crocodilians. Let's do dogs. All right, we've done a few tasks, but I did grab a couple of upgrades for before we go try the mole again. We got us the Obsidian Cape, which gives us 13 magic damage bonus, and then we got us the Amulet of Fury trimmed because it gives an extra 2 to everything. So the regular one gives 32, and then 2 prayer. This gives us 34 and 4 prayer. So we got that. I think that's about all we got. That'll be good for the mole. We don't have anything owned here, so that we can't boost ourselves that way. We could go and do whatchamacallit. Not Slayer, summoning. We could go train summoning for a bit and get some sort of summon, but I think we should just try the mole here. Now let's see how improved the additional add-ons are going to increase. Increase our kill time. Oh, how to mute that out. Not a coughing fit. Oh, let's see. So according to no, we'll just do the kill. I'm not gonna check the let's see. Let's start damaging. Building up. Oh, it's already phased the first one. Get inside the roam. Asphyxiate. Take some insects away so the little baby moles don't attack me. 40, 60, 81. And there's the second phase. He went all the way to the other corner because she hates me. And I know I should be turning my prayer off, but I don't really care. This we could turn on to give us up to 80%. I didn't have to use that, I don't know why I ate. Alright, that is a phase out. See, that didn't like do any damage to the like the little moles. I have no idea why it didn't do any of it. Like sometimes it just doesn't do the damage. That'll phase that out. That brings her all the way over here. this back on. And then we're just gonna hit with a big thing that'll phaser all the way over here. And then for the final push, I will put Mystic Might on and get that extra damage off. $81. Again, that did 0 damage, and I have no idea why it's not doing damage. Asphyxiate out. Anticipate again. There we go. Cool. So let's see what we got here. We got blood runes. They're better than 50 iron stone spirits. Tell you that much. That felt a lot better. I mean, I still used a little. I used less food. That definitely felt better. There are a few points I could definitely improve where I'm just not doing anything or I'm misclicking. Also, it would be nice to have more. Actually, do I really have anything that like I haven't unlocked yet? That's I guess technically Tsunami would be great to have. Oh yeah, Smoke Tendrils. Oh my gosh, I would love to have Corruption Blast, but we'd have to do. We can't get that till we start bossing. Like in earnest. Bossing in earnest is when we can get that. Alright, well. It's back to Slayer. We are 53 magic. We need... Ugh, I don't know, my brain just turned off. We need 7 more levels. So yeah, so that episode, we got into starting to do bossing. It's just the giant mole, so it's not much of a boss, but it is still a boss. It has a unique, which we do need. We can't get the unique in other sources because it's the Dragon Two-Handed source. The Calphi Queen drops it as well. But it is a boss that has a unique table, has a pet. So it has the Rotten Fang, which is Molly. The mole pet. And we'll continue to do the giant mole here and there. I probably won't show many more kills of it. I think from here, the only real kills that I'm going to show in additional clips is after we get more upgrades. And we'll just see how the kills go with the additional upgrades. Because it's a good boss to test that on. It's not a good boss to test, like, how much damage you can output at once. Like, can I one-shot this? Because it does phase to... like, you know, other phases. I don't even know if it's possible just to fully one-shot it. However, we'll probably use something like King Black Dragon for testing in the early phases and then other bosses later. But yeah, we got some upgrades. We got the Amulet of Fury trimmed and the Obsidian Cape. Yep, that's what it's called. Which are decent upgrades. I mean, they're great, you know, hybrid upgrades. But they're good for now. And then later we'll get more magic specific upgrades. For example, once we start doing God Wars Dungeon 1, we can get the Saradomin's Hiss and Saradomin's Whisper, which are from Commander Ziliana, I believe. And those are magic specific upgrades, necklace upgrades. But yeah, this is the start to bossing. Our rule set really kicks in starting now as we continue to add, you know, to go to more bosses, where items dropped on the boss's collection log cannot be purchased through the GE until we get them as a drop first. In this case, it would be the Dragon Two-Handed Sword, which again you can get elsewhere. You can get it from the Calphi Queen, but it is a good place to start getting drops. You know, we have barrows we can do. We could do barrows fairly easily. That has a massive amount of drops for tier 70 gear. And yeah. Yep. We're really starting to get into what I would consider the mid game, where we can start doing more and more bosses. So continue watching. Hope you have a great day. Peace.